The school has always been underfunded, and it's always been kind of sad. And although we hugely appreciate the staff and the school committee and the superintendent's office and everyone else for trying to do what they can with the tiniest pile of money, it is outrageous that the city, with its management problems, is cutting $4 million from the school after it uses the money on other things. These students are under a federal desegregation order. They're required to achieve free appropriate public education. And it is beyond inexcusable and unforgettable that you are cutting the minority access to free appropriate public education. I've attended multiple IEP and 504 meetings that clearly show that the district is not even allowing IEPs, probably because they knew that they weren't going to get this $4 million. And you sue them. I mean, you're the school committee. We saw it during the Cowley debate, and you all got a new attorney, and you basically did whatever you wanted, and we ask you to do that again. These students deserve all this funding, and I don't mean to get excited. It's just that it's outrageous. The school shouldn't have to pay the price if the city can't manage its money. Get an independent audit, ask the federal government for help. Spend the money on the students that you're required to. I mean, right now, although I think it's $25,000 per student versus Boston $30,000, but what is this going to drop it back down to $14,000? You have a fiduciary duty to ensure that every single student, including from the first to the last day, the first to the 12th grade, accesses free appropriate public education, not just special needs. And I'm going to tie into the busing, and I don't know what the time clock is, but you know, if the state and the federal government needed to give you more money for the busing, if that's what's part of the problems, then you should have sued the federal government and the state, because the state certainly mismanaged its money. And instead of welcoming the governor and not addressing the fact that you're just about to cut $4 million, I mean, who's going to advocate if not the school committee? You don't want to listen to parents. You certainly don't want to listen to teachers, although this lovely man behind me has advocated forever for them. And I have tremendous respect. And although, you know, my children years ago went to a phenomenal school with an incredible principal that actually knew how to split the money, you can't split the money when you're losing $4 million. You might be able to on you know, a paraprofessional or something, but there's zero reason that this city is cutting $4 million after all of the money that we don't know where you put with all that COVID money, and after the zero explanations, the law office that won't give up any public records when it comes to finances. There is zero reason that your school committee is not hiring a different attorney, and with an incredible attorney, Dr. Hall, suing the hell out of the city so that you can fund the schools appropriately. Thank you for letting me speak. And again, it's no disrespect to anyone. I thank you for your time.